All right, everybody. Like I said last episode, we're going to be moving out of this area and finding our permanent area. So let's get out of here. I'm just going to leave everything in here the way it is, and we'll set up in our new area. Let's go check it out. All right, guys. Now that we found our area and terraformed it up just a little bit, let's start an in-between base before we make our final base. We'll get to terraforming this a little bit better. This is just a rough idea that I have to give myself a little bit more room over here, but let's get started. So this is the area. It's kind of a rough path. I'm gonna make it a little bit more detailed and detail the walls out and the ground and make it look a lot better. But this is the rough area. I made myself a little fish pond. It was a natural little pond here, and I threw some coral in there. Went with like mostly the greens, some seashells inside there, a few fish, nothing major, just something. But yes, this is like the rough area. I think my main build is gonna go over here in this area. But this is the secondary temporary house. Another tent. I've made it a little bit bigger this time because, we're a couple weeks in. Needed a little bit more space, a little bit more storage. All of it's actually sitting out here. There's a bunch of stone in here that the dwarf is getting me. I'm going to be putting a lighthouse and building an island out there, covering the mob farm so that it's not just a mob farm sitting there. But yeah, this is the area. This is where we're going to be living.
Back, ye foul beast.
What do I owe the pleasure, dwarf?
So I hear that somebody has access to some easy bone.
I do. So I built this farm, this structure that allows me to summon mobs, and then they die with ease. And they can't see you, so you just beat them up, and then I get all their drops.
Ah, I see.
You
Very
wanna,
efficient technology indeed.
you wanna take a venture out there? I have a boat you can get in.
Ah, yes, thank you, thank you. I much appreciate the boat.
So the first ladder is to get all the way to the top, because sometimes the mechanics of it will mess up. But this back ladder will take you up to the platform. And then with magic, not magic, just they like to spawn in dark places. You just sit here and wait, and they come down, and you can one tap them with a piece of fish if you want.
This is quite a fancy technology here.
I've just trapped them and tricked them into coming down my chamber.
Well, I think this is a magnificent structure.
I think I'm gonna build another structure around it. I think I'm gonna make a lighthouse here, because this is the mouth of the opening.
Indeed it is, indeed it is. I can see the other lighthouse all the way back over by the guild hall there.
Yeah, you got fancy vision.
I do indeed, I do indeed. I have that fine vision. I have night vision as well. 'Tis quite bright for myself at night.
Aren't you just magical? I don't have that. It is dark for me.
Ah, yes, yes, the downfall. I can see the moon, but I can't tell when it's no longer bright out.
So these mobs, they come down here. I trick them into coming down here, and then you tap them with their feet, and then their their bits go down in them chests down there.
Oh, very nice, very nice. So I think you may be in need of some stone if you're looking to build something around this, then, would you?
Yeah, I'd like to build a big old rock. I'm gonna be hauling in a bunch of boulders, and then I'm gonna build a structure around this. So yeah, I am in need of a lot of stone. And you're in
I
need
certainly
of
think I could. Oh, yes, indeed I am. I think I could hook you up with a good amount of stone. I do find myself underground quite frequently, so stone is a very plentiful resource for myself.
There you are, the digger. Yeah, I won't be using a lot of the bones. So I'm definitely in the market for a barter here.
Yes, we shall certainly have to work out some sort of deal. Once you figure out what you need for stone, I can figure out what I need for bone.
Well, I traded with the guild hall leader and the cook a healthy amount of food, because this is all I've been eating.
Ah, yes. I also have been fishing myself as well. I do enjoy a good time out on the water, even though I can't swim.
Yeah, I traded with her a few stacks of food for 8 stacks of bones.
Well, my normal going rate for such a block as stone is about 6 stacks cost a copper. So how's about we do 6 stacks for 2 stacks of bone?
Sounds like a good deal.
And if you need more, we can inflate the price of bone and make it worth more stone if you need a vast amount. I'm a man of high volume trade, so I know that sometimes you just gotta get a lot.
Yes, it's gonna require quite a bit.
Indeed it will, indeed it will. But yes, we shall refine that, but that is a good starting point for our trade.
Looks like I have to work on the dwarf's order. I need 20 stack of bones, you guys. So it's time to get to work. What do you say? All right, everyone. I've been up here getting the dwarves order. Pretty sure I have way more than he's asked for, but it's good to have extra because who knows? Somebody else might need some. Let's go check out what we've got downstairs. I think we have quite a bit, and the drops just keep coming. Pretty decent farm. Get everything I need. Got plenty of gunpowder whenever we do decide to finally go to the end, which probably won't be for a little while because the end is locked right now. Few things you seen when I was doing the time lapse of the rough terraforming area that there was snow on the ground. That's because we had Croptopia seasons. So we go through all 4 seasons, and at the time it was fall when I started recording, and then it made it to winter. Winter should be coming again soon. It goes fairly quick. But with that, you guys, please leave a like, post a comment, and hit that subscribe button. Next episode, we'll be building up the island underneath this and starting on the lighthouse for the bay here. Thanks for watching.